Hey, internet, how's it going? So apparently, Capcom, it's a rumor, okay? Capcom didn't say, I don't think Capcom said it. I think it's more of a rumor anyway, that Resident Evil 1, the very first Resident Evil that was presented to us, presented to the world way back in the 90s, is apparently they want to do a remake of the first game again. I'm just like, really, guys? We're doing this. Like, okay, 2 kind of made sense. It was kind of neat to do the rerun, to do the rerun. Yeah, this is basically gonna be a rerun of a remake rerun. That's what they should call it. But like, it was funny. It was okay when they did 2, and then they did remake it 3, and they kind of dropped the ball on that one because there's so much they cut out. Apparently, I played some of it, but I just couldn't get through it. And like, 2 was great. The 2 remake was awesome. The 3 remake was not, and I did not bother to play. I didn't even entertain the thought of Resident Evil 4 remake. I know people are like, oh, it's so great. And I'm not saying it probably is, but I just feel like Resident Evil 4 was the game that was just done to death. I mean, when a new console came out, it got a version of Resident Evil 4. We did not go without Resident Evil 4 for like what felt like decades. You know, it's like you had access to Resident Evil 4 since day one it came out. And it just kept coming to every system. Remastered, remade, upscaled, this, that, the other thing. Stuff added, stuff taken out, blah, blah, blah. Bob's your uncle, whatever, like that. So, there was all that. And, you know, in 3, kind of, whatever. And, you know, the first one was already remade. So why do they want to do... So is it a remake of the remake or a remake of the first one? Like the PS1 version. I'm wondering about that. But it's like... I just why? Enough is enough, okay? Just cut it out. Just stop it. We don't need a remake of the first. Just re-release the first one again. The remake on, like, the current day consoles. Upscale it, make it 4K. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But, like, I feel like the only way... They probably just, like, my thing is they probably want to make it, do it like they did for, you know, how they did how they did Resident Evil 2 and 3. Like, they want to remake it like that. The way that 2 and 3 played, they want to do that with the first one. And I'm just like, can we not actually do that, please? Can we just leave that alone? I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's probably something I'm gonna do because Capcom. You know what? When I took the Capcom survey, you know, they did a couple months ago. They came out with this survey, which I did, and I actually did it live on stream. So if you want to go check that out, go back in some of the videos, and you'll see I did it last year where I actually took the Capcom survey. And like, I don't remember asking for a Resident Evil 1 remake. Did you guys? Anybody else to do the survey? Did you ask for one? If so, why? Why do we make the first one? There's no, just stop it with the remakes of these games. All right, I get it, you know, but I just don't see why they need to remake the first one. They already made a really good remake of the first one. They really did. I mean, that remake of Part 1 that came out on the GameCube, and I'm pretty sure you can get it on. I know it's on PC, I think, but I don't know if it's on the modern day consoles. It might be. I think maybe for like the PS4 or something, or some of the Xboxes, you could probably find the game. I don't know. Double check. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I looked that up. But I'm just like, oh my god, why would we? Why? Like, the thing is, like, there are other games that people would love a remake of, and they're like, can we get? They're like, I think Breath of Fire is a game that a lot of people are like wanting a resurgence of. Like, they want a new Breath of Fire game, or at least a remake of Breath of Fire, you know, something like that. And that's what people are asking for, and Capcom just hears Resident Evil remake for another Resident Evil remake. And like, it's exhausting because I don't know why these companies ask us, because it's not just Capcom. Like, a lot of these companies ask us like what we want, and we actually tell them, and they completely ignore everything we said and do what they want to do anyway. So why bother asking? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people said, hey, let's get a new Breath of Fire yeah, let's get a Breath of Fire remake. And Capcom's like, oh, did you guys say Resident Evil remake? I don't understand this anymore. It's like, why bother asking your audience what they want and then completely ignoring them and disregarding everything, especially when you put out a survey for them to take and they ask for these things and you hear what you want to hear anyway? I don't understand. it's just dumb. So I don't know. Please, guys, can we not get a Resident Evil 1 remake? I mean, can we like say something about this? Can we just stop this? All right, that's really all I want to say about that. But yeah, so it's getting exhausting.